No. Don't blame EA. Blame yourself. So everyone's been talking about Matt Bibley and his quote that's been going around on Twitter, that's been going around on all the gaming news websites. I'll quote it for you. It says, 25 years at EA and I still struggle with the external perception that we're just a bunch of bad guys. So at the end of the day, they want to make money. The company wants to make money. They want to turn a profit for the games that they are creating. And so they develop business practices that they use to see if they can get these performances, to scale up each year, each release, blah, blah, blah. What they're doing with the EA Originals program, with the indies games, is a good deed. They're trying to give indie developers a platform. They hardly take any profit off of those calls to those indie developers. And from what I'm understanding, they only make enough off of them to just cover the cost that they put out. But if you want to talk about their perception, well, what's their perception? That they're just, evil and they're greedy. They just want money and they don't care about their customers and all of those things. But with all of that being said, I got a question for you, the consumer. Why do you keep buying their games? If you are sick and tired of what EA is doing, why do you keep buying their games? Why don't you just take a stand for yourself, the customer, and just stop buying their games? If you don't like the practices that they are implementing in their games of today, why do you keep buying them? It's a simple question that you will see in any YouTube post. Why do y'all keep buying your games? Protest with your wallet. You see that in YouTube comments everywhere. But the problem is nobody actually does it. You know how I know that nobody actually does it? Because their numbers and their profit seems to keep soaring, and they seem to keep on implementing the same practices that we claim we don't like. We claim we don't like it, but yet we got to stockpile EA games in our living rooms or download it to our hard drives. Why do you keep doing it? Is it that hard for you to just keep your money in your wallet? Is it that hard for you to just not swipe your debit card? Is it that hard for you to just not deal with the grind and not deal with the hours and hours they try to force you to put in to get one measling little one measling little gun or some attachment to a weapon in a video game? Why don't you just not buy the shit? I don't understand. I know I've repeated that several times thus far, but it's a very important question because I don't understand why we as players can't just say, you know what, I ain't fucking with y'all no more. Until y'all change, I ain't fucking with y'all. It's so hard for people to do that. People like that try to, be noble, especially these content reviewers and content creators who review games. I'm going to give EA a chance. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to reserve judgment. You already know what they're going to do with these games. You already know the practices that they have implemented. Just stop buying them. Don't review it. Screw reviewing it. You know what? I say this to all you content creators too. This is for y'all too. If y'all, the influencers, stop reviewing their games and, your fans and your fan base come to you like, are you going to review, Anthem, or are you going to review whatever game they come down the pipe? Just say no. Go to Twitter, address it, say, I'm taking a stand against EA. I'm not supporting their business until they change. And so from this point forward, I won't be reviewing any games published by EA. Why can't y'all do that? That'll send a strong statement to your fan base, and maybe your fan base will pull back, and then maybe people, around the world, the influencers pull back, the fans may pull back, and then EA will have to change. I want to show y'all something, and I was going to jump cut it, but I'm not going to jump cut it. I'm just going to straight show y'all. It's not like I don't have EA games, but I don't have no recent EA games because I decided to take a stand for myself. I decided to say, you know what? I'm not buying EA games no more. You want to know the most recent EA game that I have? Battlefield 1. After that, I stopped buying EA games. I have no games past Battlefield 1. Because even on Battlefield 1, I started to notice what they were doing. And I didn't need no influencer or some YouTuber to tell me that what the road that they're going down is bullshit. I didn't need that. I just saw what they were doing on Battlefield 1 and said, you know what? Yeah, that's it from this point on. I'm good. Until they change, I'm good. And I'm gonna prove it to y'all right here. Check this out. Really? Still not gonna cut it. I want y'all to see this. Move this chair. So I want y'all to see that I'm not making this up. Okay, let's just start with the PlayStation since that's right here. Let me see what we got here. What we got? Looks like I only got one EA game here. No, two. I got Madden 15. I haven't bought a Madden since 15 because I realized then they were full of shit. They're making the same game over and over again and it's becoming bullshit. Madden 15 is the last Madden I have. And that right there, Need for Speed Rivals. That's it for my entire PlayStation collection. I have 2 EA games and those are old ones. Like I said, old. I don't have nothing recent. Hey Cuphead. Let's see. Like I said, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Battlefield Hardline. The most recent being Battlefield 1. The other 2 games, old. Let's see. Let me see. Here we go. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Need for Speed. Old games. Let's see. And I believe there's oh yeah, Titanfall 1 and 2. But as you can see, those are old. I believe Battlefield 1 is the most current. All the other games are old. So there you have it. Why can't y'all do what I do? Why can't y'all just take a stand against EA and stop buying their bullshit? You do realize if we stop doing that, they won't have any choice to change. Because yes, they're a billion-dollar industry. But here's the thing. If they keep doing what they're doing, making the games they're making, implementing all the random paywalls that they put in these video games, if we just stop giving them the benefit of the doubt, stop reserving judgment and then buying it and being disappointed, if we just stop buying their games, they're gonna notice sales dropping, of course. Doesn't mean you're gonna take the whole company down, but what it does mean is when we pull back, sales will drop, their shareholders will pull back. Then, on top of that, the indie companies and the companies that they buy and destroy, they won't be able to buy any companies to destroy because the companies will pull back. No one will trust them. And when that happens, that's when they will have to change. They won't have a choice. They'll have to. But it starts with us. We gotta pull back. Not give them a chance, wait till they updated. Just from whatever EA game you got now, whatever the last one was, just stop buying them. From this point on, just stop. Just don't buy anymore. Just don't buy anymore. Don't wait for a review. Don't wait for a price drop. Don't wait for a content creator of your choice to give it a score. Just stop. Just stop buying them. From this point forward, just stop. Sports players, all of y'all, everybody who buys Madden every year, you see what they're doing with Madden 2K. You see what they're doing with 2K. It's ridiculous. Putting full-blown ads in your video game. Just stop. Just don't buy it. Force them to change. Force them to give into our demands and make the games that we want and take down these paywalls that we say we don't like. We can force them to do that if we just pull back. Then, like I said, other companies will pull back, shareholders will pull back, then they will be in a corner and they will have to do what we want. It's that simple. So until we as a community change, I blame you, not EA. I blame you. You, the one that keeps going out and buying a game and being disappointed in the end. You, the content creator that keeps going out and making rants about how sucky the game is when all you had to do was not buy it in the first place. You, the person who gives their son or daughter their credit card and let them just swipe all day long. I blame you. I don't blame EA. They're a company trying to make money, and they're offering a product. And if we don't like the product like we say we don't, stop buying it.